Have you ever wondered why it feels so hard to buy or sell real estate in Atlanta? You might be wanting to buy your first home or buy your second home or just buy another property in general. You might be wanting to sell the current home that you're in, but you feel like you don't know what you don't know. You feel like you don't know where to get started. You don't know which way is right, which way is up, left, right, turn around, sit down, and it can be so confusing. And so today I'm going to be sharing with you the easiest way that you can buy and sell homes in Atlanta. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hello and welcome. My name is Angelise. I am a child of God. I am a Christian real estate agent and the founder of Living in Atlanta Real Estate. Just to give you a little bit of background on who we are and what we do, we started in 2021 and we serve West Cobb, North Cobb, and North Fulton. Okay. Now, in terms of living in Atlanta, speaking of living in Atlanta, I have personally lived in Atlanta for over 25 years. I know I don't look it, but I have lived in Atlanta for over 25 years. And so I've seen Atlanta go from everywhere from a sleepy town over 20 years ago, 25 years ago, to a growing town, to a booming town, to a bursting at the seams town, where so many people are moving here and we are truly and quite literally bursting at the seams, all by God's grace. And so, what makes our firm so special here at Living in Atlanta Real Estate? Well, because we have lived here for so long, because I have lived here for so long, by God's grace, I know a lot of the nooks and crannies of the city inside and out, whether you're actually ITP, which is in the perimeter, or OTP, which is outside the perimeter. Everywhere from inside the city, the Buckheads, the Midtowns, the Smyrnas, the developments that are going on in there, Alpharetta and Milton, even North Georgia, once we get into the mountains, knowing those nooks and crannies are crucial when it comes to buying or selling a home. And the reason why is because you're able to keep up with all the newness that is going on in the city. You're able to, kind of be on the ground. And that's truly what we are, where I'm on the ground, right? And so I'm able to see the best properties before a lot of people find out about them. I'm able to, go into these little nooks and cranny neighborhoods that no one ever really knew was there. You're not going to find some of these things on Google because people just don't know that it exists. And sometimes they want it to be that way. They want it to stay that way, right? And so these are some of the reasons why living in Atlanta real estate as a firm is so vital and so important and impactful to the real estate industry here in Atlanta, is because being able to have a good understanding of what is going on the ground and having a good understanding of how properties are being developed, what's coming up next, it's so crucial for you so that you can stay in the know. In addition to that, by God's grace, because I've lived here for over 25 years, He has allowed me to be very well connected in Atlanta. So if you are selling a home, for example, and you want to get access to buyers, you might be able to work with a real estate agent who's been here for quite some time and can more easily potentially find some ready to purchase buyers that are interested in your listed home. Okay. Another thing that I love about what we do here at Living in Atlanta Real Estate is we honestly make the real estate process so easy for you. When you think about moving, whether you're selling or buying a home, moving can be one of the most stressful and hectic seasons of your life. I'm sure that there are some studies out there that say that moving is probably like the top 5 most stressful scenarios or life events that can happen in your life. And so can you imagine whether you are buying your new home and you're getting ready to go into this new place, or selling your new home and you're taking everything out of that current home? If you are bogged down by all of the minutia that comes along with selling a home, buying a home, this can make the process so much longer, number one, but it can also put you in a position where you're leaving more money on the table because you don't have someone who is well-versed and is licensed and is an expert and has the authority in that particular industry to help you to make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, okay? And so we here at Living in Atlanta Real Estate, we care about the detail. We make the real estate process super easy for you. Moving can be a very hectic scenario and really life event. It's one of the top 5 most stressful life events in your life. I'm sure that there's research and studies on that you can Google and look up on your own. And so imagine if you are bogged down with all of what comes along with moving, whether you're buying or selling. This could put you in a position where the process can be longer because you're bogged down and you're weighed down with so much. But also, it could put you also in a position where you're leaving money on the table. And we don't want you to be in a position where you're leaving potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table. Okay. We care about those details that matter most. So when things are moving fast, we want to make sure that all of the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. Again, we want to make sure that we are saving you potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, putting that money back into your pocket, while also making sure that, quite frankly, we get the job done faster so that you can move on to your next season of life. So if you are wanting to work with a seasoned real estate agent who has been in Atlanta for at least 25 years, then you can definitely check out the links down below in the description. We would love to have you, and we would love to support you and walk you through doing real estate the easy way here in Atlanta. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day. Bye.